Hi there, my name's Dave, employment coach and founder of dc Recruiting. I've helped people from all employment sectors find a job they love. Thank you so much for tuning in to listen to my podcast. This series includes job search journey tips. Hopefully, some of my tips will work for you. So let's get started. Hi there, folks. I'm glad you could join me for another episode. I've gotten a lot of questions lately, people asking a little bit about my background and a little bit about my company, dc Recruiting, and what I'm trying to achieve. So I thought I'd spend some time and clarify and give everybody a chance to really understand what it is I'm trying to do. So first, we'll talk a little bit about me. I have a background in human resources. I'm HR trained, and the jobs I've had is I have been a recruiter before. I worked for a temp agency in my past. From there, I moved on and worked in the for-profit sector at a garbage company, of all places. It was a great experience. I worked with people from all walks of life. I hired truck drivers, helped train them, took care of their benefits, payroll, all that kind of HR generalist kind of stuff. And from there, I moved on into the not-for-profit sector again. I worked at a couple of employment agencies, so run by the province of Ontario, for those folks that are from Ontario. So I worked there, and I was lucky enough to be the manager of one, and I was supervisor at the other. It was a great experience for me. But then I've decided I've got all this random experience, and I thought that I just wanted to go out on my own. So I started dc Recruiting, and here we are. So let's talk a little bit now about dc Recruiting, my company that I started. For job seekers, there's a whole bunch of things that you can do. For example, you can access a bunch of free stuff. There's paid stuff. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the free stuff you'll have access to is, this podcast. So thank you for everybody who's been listening. Excuse me. You also have access to my blog. I have a Facebook page, a dc Recruiting Facebook page, and then as well attached to that I have a group, Ask a Recruiter. So if you're wanting to ask a random question, you can drop me a line on the website, or you can join this group and get the benefit of looking at everybody else's questions, and maybe somebody's asking something that you're thinking about too. You can see some of the answers that I've provided. It's brand new, so join up. I'm trying to get it going so that we can all benefit from each other's experience. I'm also very active on LinkedIn, building my network, and also I do have a dc Recruiting page on LinkedIn, so you can join that as well. So you have access to all kinds of free stuff. You don't have to pay for everything. But the things you can pay for if you want is resume writing. I do resume writing for folks. I love doing it, and if you're getting really stuck and you can't pull it all together, then you can pay me to do that. I would give a cover letter and a resume to people who want me to do it. And I also have an interviewing workshop that I put together. So I have a lot of experience interviewing on both. I've been involved on both sides of the table. I've had several different jobs over my career, and I've also interviewed tons and tons of people. So I have a lot of knowledge and experience that I can pass on to people that are interested in taking part in that workshop. And it's a great opportunity to ask me a ton of questions at the end too. Like, I built it so that it's not just me talking the whole time. You can actually ask me a whole bunch of situational kind of questions at the end and get the most that you can out of it. So check out the website for that stuff. It's all listed on there on the job seeker section of my website. Now, for employers, for all those employers out there that are listening, I do offer services. I offer direct hire services. I'm not terribly interested in doing temp to perm or straight temp work. I like to give people better opportunities than that. So that's just my own personal thing. So I offer direct hire, like headhunting, right? That's your term, headhunting. That's basically what I do. It's if you're after someone, then after a certain skill set, then I will go and get it for you. So direct hire is what I do. But I also do all kinds of other things for employers. Like, if you don't want me to be the full cycle person, like hiring people right from start to finish, then I can just check references for you. Or I can just review resumes and recommend them. Or I can do the first interviews. Like, whatever you need as an employer, I'll do little bits and pieces of the hiring process to save you time. I mean, most employers will know hiring takes a lot of time, and it takes time away from you guys doing your day to day, like your production stuff or your operational duties. So having someone like me around would be helpful, so I can do some of those tasks so you can pay attention to your running your business. So my overall mission hasn't changed all the way through my career. For job seekers, I want to help. I want to be able to teach you some things. I want you to be able to be the most prepared you can be when you go out there and apply for jobs. And for employers, I want to provide you with the opportunity to hire the best people, not go out and find 2 feet in a heartbeat. I want to be able to really spend the time and find you the best people so that you don't have to hire 100 times. It takes a lot of effort and it costs you a lot of money, that unseen cost of constantly having to replace people. So my overall mission is to prepare job seekers to the fullest extent and also provide the best candidates for employers. And once again, just to wrap things up here, I know this isn't your typical podcast. I'm talking about myself here, but I want to make sure everyone understands you can reach me all kinds of different ways. You can reach me on the website. You can reach me through Facebook. You can get at me through Instagram, which I forgot to mention before. So the company, DC Recruiting, I'll even leave the number here, is 905-981-1115. The website is www.dc-recruiting.com, or you can email me directly, dave.c at dc-recruiting.com. I'm here to help everybody, so hopefully that clears up some of the inquiries I've gotten lately about what it is I do and what the mission of my little company here is. So listen, have a great day. I hope your job search is going well. Reach out to me if you need the help, whether you're a job seeker or an employer. So I am going to leave it there. I appreciate your patience listening to me not do regularly scheduled programming. If you tuned in to get tips and tricks for your job search, well, you got a little bit. You found out where to access some of my information. But I hope that helps. I hope it clears up any questions people had about what my mission is and what I'm trying to accomplish with my company. And I want to wish everybody a great rest of your day. Good luck in your job search. Reach out when you need it. And for all those employers out there, I'm here to help you too. So hopefully everybody's doing great, and until next time. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you learned a thing or two along the way. Check out the website for more content, www.dc-recruiting.com.